Welcome back to the Lawkward Chronicles. My name is Larissa, and today we have another reading vlog for our book club pick, the Lawkward Book Club. Why can't I ever get that correct? This month's book club pick is The Hotel Nantucket by Elin Hilderbrand. Let's get into it. I've already started a little bit, so I'll give you some initial thoughts, but she is the queen of beach reads, and it is summer, and I just want to be on a beach, to be completely honest. So this is fresh off a bad breakup with a longtime boyfriend. Nantucket sweetheart Lisbeth Keaton is desperately seeking a second act. When she's named the general manager of the newly renovated Hotel Nantucket, a Gilded Age gem rescued from neglect, she hopes that her local expertise and charismatic staff can win the favor of the London billionaire owner Xavier Darling, as well as that of Shelley Carpenter, the wildly popular Instagram tastemaker who can help put them back on the map. And while the Hotel Nantucket appears to be a blissful paradise, complete with a celebrity chef, run restaurant, and idyllic wellness center, there's a lot of drama behind closed doors. The staff and guests have complicated pasts, and the hotel can't seem to overcome the bad reputation it earned in 1922 when a tragic fire killed 19-year-old chambermaid Grace Hadley. With Grace gleefully haunting the halls, a staff harboring all kinds of secrets, and Lisbeth's own romantic uncertainty, is the Hotel Nantucket destined for success or doom? Dun-dun-dun, we'll find out. So far, I am on chapter 5, page 38, and so far up to this point, it is told in third person, but it's told in third person like storytelling. Like we're sitting around the campfire on the beach, and somebody is bringing up this. So they're kind of omnipresent, but they're there at the time. I don't know how to explain it. I should look that up and like see what kind of third person it is. But it's good. But I feel like we're just sitting around and they're like, oh my gosh, did you hear about this hotel ghost story? And that's kind of what it feels like. And I have to sneeze so badly. My sinuses are absolutely horrid right now as they continue on. The air quality outside is terrible. It is really hazy and smoggy out right now, and the fires are up in Canada are just, really taking us out down here too. Yeah, I was gonna go read today in my hammock, but I can't be outside. I will not do well outside. It is so smoggy out. Where was I getting? Oh yeah, so we've met Lisbeth and we've met Grace, who the ghost, and she is so cute. She's delightful, and she just wants to be known and seen and like have the mystery of her murder, or like people to know what actually happened to her. The way that Lisbeth's ex JJ or something, like all that went down, she's better off without him. I just got to the part where the 5 core staff have been hired. There is a questionable one, so we'll see how she does. Xavier seems interesting. He's just like this really wealthy dude, hasn't even been to Nantucket before, and just buys this place, renovates it. He doesn't even plan to stay there until the end of the season, which is so odd. Holding with Shelley Carpenter. He's trying, okay, so let me back up. So Lisbeth is talking with Xavier via Zoom, and he asks her, why do you think I bought this hotel? And she goes, oh, I don't know. He's like, I've never been there before. Like, this seems crazy. And he's like, I'll tell you why. I'm trying to impress 2 women. And he says one of those women is Shelley Carpenter, who is an anonymous hotel person that has a blog or an Instagram and rates different hotels, like luxury hotels, with keys. So like it's a star system, but hotel keys, you get it? So like 1 to 5. And 5, she's never given a 5 ever before. She goes to these hotels anonymously and talks about her experience and rates them on a scale of 1 to 5 keys, and no one's gotten the 5th key. And Xavier is determined that his hotel be the first 5-key hotel. The description of the hotel itself sounds absolutely beautiful. I felt like I was there, and now I really want to go there and see it for myself. Is it a real place? I'll have to look that up. I feel like it might be, but it sounds phenomenal. And I didn't realize that this was like such a new release, because it is 2022. Yeah, this was published in June 2022, so it's only a year old. I didn't realize it was like her new I know she has another new one, the 5-Star Weekend or something, but I didn't realize this one was also one of her latest releases, which is exciting. This is my first Elin Hilderbrand. See what all the talk is about the queen of the beach read. I'm glad we get a little ghost, and she's like a quirky ghost. She's not like a spooky, scary ghost. She does do some scary things when people are mean, but she seems chill. She's just floating around, doing stuff, getting all the tea. Yeah. All right, let's go read. Camera's been acting really funny for the last couple of weeks and I don't know what's happening, and it also makes me nervous. So, because I don't want to get a new one at this point. I have been listening to the softest beach sounds from the tropics, ocean wave sounds, and it is lovely when reading this. It just immerses me. Normally I listen to like rain and piano music, but the vibes are there. The scenery is spectacular. And I have reached just over the 100-page mark, which is page 110. I am currently on chapter 8 is where I got up to. We are learning that everyone has a dirty little secret. They are pretty little liars. Yeah, everybody is sus, first of all. Like, everybody has something going on, and I feel bad for Elizabeth because she's just trying to move on and better her life without her ex, and all these people, they are suspicious. Some of the guests are a little dicey, and then it just makes me sad because there's some like negative reviews and you get to read the reviews. Some people, they're horrible. It makes me sad because they did not deserve a negative review. How many pages are in this? I didn't even look. Oh, cool. There's this thing that Lisbeth creates. It's called the Blue Book, and it is given to every guest at checkout with recommendations on things to do on the island, places to eat, excursions, just fun little things. And looking back here, oh my goodness, she has provided some recommendations. She has provided the Blue Book back here. That is so cool. Oh, I want to go to Nantucket so badly. What was I doing? Oh, there are 368 pages. That's not too bad. Why does it look so much? I don't understand. This book looks a lot thicker than 368 pages. This is hefty. Also, Elizabeth is originally from Minnesota. I can't remember, did I say that before? No, I don't think I did. She just does a lot of references to Minnesota, wearing the Minnesota Gopher necklace. She has Minnesota Twins hat. I just love that. I love references to Minnesota, or just the Midwest. Wisconsin and Minnesota, obviously. That's just fun to see. I am intrigued to see what Zeke's dirty little secret is, because it sounds tragic. And like it sounds like he really done goofed. As well as Magda. I want to know what she's up to because it sounds a little suspicious as to what's happening, and I want to know what the connection is. Whatever her name is, Alessandra. Sketchy AF. Grace the Ghost does not like Alessandra, and guess what? I am also not liking Alessandra. And also I just feel really bad for Edie. She done goofed, but it's okay. She'll be okay. She's just so sweet. She just wants to do good and be helpful and impress people, but she's also going through something right now, and it is no bueno, and I do not stand for what she's going through, and yeah, kind of a bummer. That's my update for now. hair is looking real good. I'm on page 208. I'm on page 208, chapter 16. 160 pages left of the book itself, minus the blue book. We are seeing things come to light. Alessandra, it makes sense as to why she is the way she is. It's the only thing she's known. She knows that she's not a great person, and it makes sense as to why she won't let Edie in. We're getting some mystery on the, whatever the night guy, is it Richie? Yeah, Richie. And I'm also very interested to see what Chad's secret is, because that sounds, just from the hints, it sounds horrible as to what happened. It's mesmerizing and like watching a car crash, to be completely honest. Also, Grace, she's floating around doing her thing. I love Grace. I love her focused chapters. She's just having a great time being a ghost, but she like also doesn't want to be a ghost anymore. She wants to move on, get her story told and figured out so she can pass on. I just love her sections because she's just a goofy ghost, a 19-year-old ghost floating around, causing mayhem, lighting things up, just waiting for everything to come to just a pinnacle and then just explode. Because there's no way that it's not going to, because this stuff is juicy. Oh yeah, and then also Alessandra, she did something real sketchy, potentially causing issues in a different household. And I'm real nervous about that, because I don't know what those people did to deserve her wrath, but that was not nice if they didn't deserve it. Also, the air quality, it's not great. It's not great, but it's so much better than yesterday. The haze has finally lifted pretty much. I saw some blue sky today. The sun peeked through. It's a little hazy now, like June gloom hazy, but I was actually able to sit outside today, which I'm all about. The breeze, there's a breeze which has taken some smoke away, which is great. It's supposed to be really nice this weekend, and I'm really hoping it's going to be really nice this weekend because I really want to go to a beach tomorrow. I don't remember if I already said that, but that's my plan. My plan tomorrow is to bring us to the beach on a lake and just hang out there and read. The end. I have volleyball in an hour and a half. I might read some more. I might play some piano. I'm gonna get wild. That's what's gonna happen. Alright, I'll check in with you guys later. Let's go to the beach, eat, let's go get a wave. We're honestly just gonna lay on the beach. But let's let's pack my beach bag. I'm so excited. It's only 72 degrees right now. A little cloudy, so that's why I have the long sleeve on and then just my green cover up and bikini underneath. My hat because my head burns all the time because my hair is so dark. But let's pack this up. Hopefully there's enough room for everything because constantly an overpacker. I do have a floaty just in case I want to hop in. And then my towel, protein shake for a little snack because I will get hangry. And then some PB&J bites. These are so freaking good. I got them at Aldi. Oh, they're so yummy. So gotta have snacks. I gotta have sunscreen. I already have a bottle of water, but I always bring two because I'm a thirsty gal. I'm terrified of never having water. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to resituate things because we also have to fit Hotel Nantucket as well as my Kindle just in case I finish this because we're getting there. We don't have much left, but this is priority number one. I meal prepped this morning, hence you can see my dishes drying. Oh, what else did I do? Oh, I went and worked out. It was leg day. And then I did a little editing and it was great. I do need to go get gas. I'm also going to splurge. Not even splurge, but I never do this because I can't be bothered. But I think I'm gonna go get something from Caribou. We can do this, fam. We can do this. I can figure this out. I love Tetris. Is it full? Yes. That's okay. All right, we won't bring this. I have a pen in here in case I want to annotate anything. It's kind of what I've been doing. I haven't really been highlighting much. Okay, there's like people around, so I'm gonna make this quick. I got a bubble tea. I was really sad because like online, it was not allowing me to choose this. So thankfully I went past and they had the, what is it? Raspberry green tea with bubbles. I got a large, but I also forgot to tell them to make it with oat milk. So my tummy's gonna be really bubbly today. Yeah, yep. That's okay. I got a large, so you know it's gonna be real bubbly. At the gas pump, there was a huge long line and one opened up at the far side, and I drove and somebody drove in. I'm about to pull in. This dude starts to go in and I'm like, oh, I was so mad. Then he saw what I was doing, realized that he stole my pump, and thankfully reversed and went to a different pump. So that was nice. I felt really bad for the explicits I used against him because he didn't know. It was just chaos there. What else? Oh, Taylor Swift tarot. So I don't know if anybody else does this with their playlists, but like I do kind of a tarot reading when I put my playlist on shuffle, specifically my Taylor Swift playlist on shuffle. And the first three are kind of like stuff I'm going through. And you guys, the tarot reading for Taylor Swift today, my Taylor Swift tarot reading today, wildest dreams, you're on your own, kid, and right where you left me. So that's cool. That's great. Honorable mentions is tell me why, and hits different. It's a little bit busy, but this is a really nice beach. It's a lot of families. So we're gonna get to it. I am so happy about this though, because I was really sad that they were out of all teas, but it was just a glitch in the system. All right, let's go to the beach. Okay, sorry if you can't hear me, but Alessandra just had, oh, of course, the wind. She just had such a redeeming aspect, and I'm so happy, and it's so great. Oh my gosh, I hope she continues on this trend, but I have a feeling it might not, but fingers crossed. Hello. I can't sit in here for too long because it's so hot. It is 5 o'clock. Time flew by. I should have reapplied more, but we'll see what the damage is once I get back. It was so beautiful. I didn't use my floaty, which I'm kind of sad about. I definitely should have, but next time. Next time I for sure will. But I was like super nervous because there was these two ladies that kept looking over at me, and I couldn't tell if they were looking over at me like, let's be friends, or that they were silently judging me. So I didn't want to sit there and blow up my floaty and have them make fun of me, even though I know that's not what they were, but they could have been. It sounded like they were gossiping. Anyway, the book's really good, but I'll tell you about it more when I get back to the house because I am sweating and I need the air conditioner on. Okay, bye. We're back. I have my Paddington. I have my hat in Paddington style because my hair, lots of hat hair. We need some dinner. I was gonna try to finish this book at the beach and I couldn't because I realized, wow, I'm really hungry. Because I forget, my eating declines. I'm just not as hungry in the summertime just because of the sun. I like don't realize how hungry I am until it's hours later. I did have a little snackaroonie there with my little PB&J bites, but I didn't drink any of my protein drink, which is fine. Regardless, beautiful day at the beach. My camera is glitching so hard it has shut off on me 3 times already. So, but we were there for 2, 3 hours, somewhere around there. We were there for a long time today. I was gonna try to finish this while I was there, but I got super hungry, so I needed to come home. But I made it to page 328. We're so close to being done. 368, I think is what I said. We finally figured out what Chad did, and it is very sad. Just the talking about his best friend gave him really woke him up, and I'm very thankful that that happened in the sense of like it really made him take responsibility for his actions. Xavier and Mrs. English, their history What a time. What a time. Elizabeth had some things happening as well. Things are going nicely. It's getting towards the end of the summer, like the end of the August, end of that season, which is getting really sad because like some of the guests are checking out and it's very emotional. And Edie is going on next steps. Also, yeah, that was the other thing. Alessandra, she's like, if I did one thing this summer that was good, it was help Edie. And that's the one thing she's been proud of. And I commend her for that. Does it negate all her other horrible actions? Absolutely not. And then she goes back and does something very horrible. It was great to read this on the beach. I'm really sad I didn't finish it on the beach, but I'm happy that I got to read it on the beach because that was lovely. I am going to eat my dinner and then I will check in with you guys probably as I read the last little bit, and then we'll wrap it up. We're making muffins. Not quite sure what happened. This is the first time they've ever looked like this. I think it was because of the brown sugar. This is so weird. They look so weird. We just found out who Shelley Carpenter is. I love it so much. Why am I crying? We finished the Hotel Nantucket last night, so that was fun. I really enjoyed the ending. It was very cute, very sweet. Just, like I was saying, the reveal of who Shelley Carpenter was really good. Finding out all the tea and what's been going on with all of them. Very, very good. Just like hot goss in the hotel, the haunted hotel. I will say I wish we would have gotten more Grace. I really loved Grace's chapters. I thought she was so funny. I wish there would have been like more focus on her, but it definitely like was focusing on different POVs throughout the story, which is very interesting. I think I just assumed that it would be more centric upon the ghost story. I thought it was like going to be all about the ghost story and how Grace was just causing a ruckus, but she was a very sweet ghost and I absolutely adored her. It wrapped up very nicely. Yeah, the whole thing with Xavier at the end too, which we'll talk about more in the book club questions or the discussion. But there was a whole thing with Xavier and also just like the future of the hotel, I think finished up very nicely. Also Magda, or Miss English, she's very aspirational. My final rating of it, I usually don't give ratings out loud, but if you follow me on GOODREADS, you'll see that I rated it a 4 because I like to round. I will say I gave this a 3.5. Obviously I highly enjoyed it, but it just didn't get that 4 or 5 star feeling, but it was definitely above a 3. I will definitely be checking out her other backlist titles. However, I will be most likely reading them on my Kindle because I feel like I don't need to own her copies. I'll check them out from my library if I want to read the physical copies. But she's going to be like a Kindle author for me. Also because I'll most likely want to read this on the beach or something. So my Kindle will be much more functional reading her books on the beach because this book got so much sand in it. There are sand all up in these pages. I think that will be a better route for me to take. They're just a fun summer read. I don't feel the need to physically own all of her backlist like I do with other authors. It's a very enjoyable read. I really want to check out the 5-Star Weekend, so I may check that out. Thanks for hanging out with me while I read the Hotel Nantucket. Remember, the next video up is going to be the spoiler book club discussion, the Lawkward Book Club. So you still have time to dive into this before getting into that, and you can always refer back to it. Respect others, respect yourself, and do something amazing with your day. Thanks, bye!